My name's Pete Stewart. I'm the producer for Running in Borrowed Shoes by Leah Nobel. Well, I remember going to my first concert when I was 9 and seeing people on stage and hearing this like super loud music compared to anything else I'd heard before, and just knowing right away that I wanted to do that. So right out of high school, in my very first year or two in college, I was in a couple different bands, and eventually I was in a band that got signed and we toured a whole bunch, and I just kept learning everything I could about how to record and about what made a record sound good, what made music good, what made a good song. Eventually I got the chance to work with other artists and sort of apply what I had learned on my own about recording, and I just found that I loved being able to sort of insert myself as like an extra member of the band or whatever in somebody's record, and that's what I kept on doing. Leah and I met through her publisher. We wrote a few songs together for sync, film, and TV kind of purposes, and it was one of those things where I knew her publisher, and they set up us to get together, and we had never met before, and we seemed to hit it off real well the first time we wrote together. When she told me that she had had this idea to interview different people and do songs, and she'd been working on it for a couple of years, I was just really intrigued, because that's not your typical project that you get pitched. You know, usually an artist is doing a record because they're just sort of trying to develop their career, get on the radio or whatever, and this was just much more interesting. I feel like my favorite moments from recording this record have been where we've started with a real simple recording where Leah was just playing guitar and singing live into her phone, and then created something from that. There's been some songs where Leah had done a great demo to start with, and we sort of copied a lot of the same things, and those all turned out great as well. But it's a lot of fun to just take something that is in its rawest form and just go, okay, where do we go with this? What am I hearing in my head? Usually the projects I'm the most proud of are when I'm working with an artist doing their first record, because I love being a part of somebody sort of finding their voice, or finding how they want to express themselves. And there's been artists I've been fortunate enough to do their first record. It's always just real fulfilling to me to know that I'm a part of somebody's like growth process. And I feel really fortunate to always be able to have that. Top 5 desert island records. I could probably pick almost any Led Zeppelin record and put it on there. I'm just gonna say Led Zeppelin 4. Sgt. Pepper's by the Beatles. Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. Radiohead Kid A. How many is that? 4. Okay.
So many choices.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Ryan Adams' Love Is Hell.
Good. That's a good one.
I don't know if that really would be on the top 5. It's up there.
Yeah.
My name's Pete Stewart. I'm the producer for Running in Borrowed Shoes by Leah Nobel. I always have it be ribs instead, like every time I type it out, so I had to think about what I was saying. Let me try one more time.